Whew. All right. So I am so happy right now. I had a absolute personal breakthrough in comedy improv dojo. It was a little rusty at first, but then I went for it and then it just surprised me. Like suddenly something unlocked and I was playing a character and then the story just flowed right out of me. Like I remember having moments of that in improv class, but this time I went from like the beginning of class just like really struggling with the lines. It wasn't really coming out well, but I still volunteered. I stepped up anyways, and it just happened. It just happened like that. I wasn't planning anything. That's the whole point, right? So, taking a moment to celebrate, right? I'm celebrating myself and pausing right here, right now. There's so many notes that I wrote, but in the spirit of improv, I'm just going to be with the notes as they are. I'm not going to read the notes, but they're there. They're there for myself, right? And I I saw so many things as I was driving back. The spirit of improv was just full within me, right? And as I was driving, everything was fun. I was so excited. It was my personal record, right? I'm making progress. But as I was looking around, I was having fun. This old lady was, right next to me. It was just like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I made up this little skit. Um, did I? Or didn't I? I don't remember what it was, but it was the idea. It was a pre-skit. It was like, ooh, I could create a story from this, and then a motorcycle, like like a Harley, somebody riding along a Harley was just like going the other way. It was just like I just imagine the guy saying like just like, oh, I really need to use the restroom. Like I hope I get home in time or something. Just like making this like random skits up, and it was just fun. Play, right? So here's the thing I remembered when I was in my manic state was that everything was fun. Everything had meaning, but I knew I was creating the meaning. I was creating the games that I was filling my life with, and that was the spirit of it. I'm feeling my brain a little like constricting. It's like, oh, don't talk about that. And so I'm going to be here. Here's one of the notes that I will use now. The notes is I'm not here to be my best self. Not here. This is shadow theater. This is going down to my worst self and then finding a way to consistently rise out of it. Okay, I'm going to say this again, right? I'm not here to be my best self. Am I blurry? Let's reset. Okay. I'm not here to be my best self. I'm here to be my worst self. Here's why. My best self is always just a little out of reach, right? So if I'm reaching for my best self, it's going to be like way up here. And sometimes I reach it, sometimes I won't. That's a trap, right? I'm always going to feel like I'm lacking. But here's the thing. My worst self is down here. My worst self is the self that I'm afraid that I'm going to fall down into. This is my fear. Ah! So, that's why this is the point. This is why I go down here on purpose, because it also honors my pain, my small self, my trauma body. that little boy is still in here. I can feel him, right? And every time I try to like push him out of it, I'm dishonoring that part of me. But here's the thing. When I raise my lowest self, my worst self, this is my basement. When I raise my basement, guess what happens to everything else on top? It automatically rises. My best self would also rise because it's built on the foundation of the basement, right? So as I improve my lowest self, that is like raising the foundations. This is as low as I'm going to fall. So when I came back, I was feeling all excited. And then there's a part of me that's afraid. The part of me that's afraid that I'm going to lose this feeling. It's like, I get to be excited for the first time. I get to have this energy, this play, like, oh my gosh. And then this creeping fear is like, you're going to lose it. And even that feeling, just like, you know. But here's the thing, if I lose it, and I will, I start out back here again. And I've climbed out so many times. So many times. And what happens when I'm down there? Nothing. That's what it is. I feel like I am nothing. I have no tools. It's like I've built all these different tools and all these things, and then the lights go out and I can't see any of it. I feel none of it. I can't reach it. I forget it. I'm afraid of forgetting in the fear. Fear makes me forget everything. It hurts. It hurts a lot. I don't let myself feel it very often because it's just another day. But here's why I am letting myself feel it. It's because I have hope. I kind of have hope for the first time because I keep going up and I keep coming down, keep going up, going down, up and down. After a while, it's just like I don't know if I'm going to be able to like ever get out of this cycle. I don't know if I would ever get out of this hole. And the thing is, the moment I thought about that, I realized how many other people feel this way too. Like no matter how much they've tried, they just slide right back. How much I tried, let me use me language, right? No matter how much I tried, I just always slip back. Always. Like I would have days that are very lucid, I could speak very clearly. And then other days was like, oh, I'm back in the hole. I didn't realize I didn't have hope. Not really. That's why I go down. That's why I stay pushing downwards, keep digging. Because I didn't really have hope that it's going to go away. It won't. Not as deep as I've been in, and as many times as I've fallen back in. I've given up feeling something. See, I can't even put my words to it until I realize I have it again. Mm. And it's fragile. It's not fragile because I have all the system that's just like that I built to fortify me. Fortify. It's another little meme word that I found. Fortify. Instead of man up. Fortify. So this is what this system is built for. Built out of sheer desperation. Out of years and years of utterly being unable to exit this hole that I've been in. Out of losing everything every single time I got afraid. Every single time. Out of not being able to connect with anybody. To the point where these words came out of my mind. It was like, oh, here's one of the things, right? One of the exercise was how to make the scene matter, right? Why does it matter? And one of the ways is to give it strong emotions, like mad, sad, glad, or afraid. Give it strong emotions, like, oh my gosh. Another way is to make it really specific. And another way the teacher said was to give it a relationship. And what my brain was like, I don't know how to do that. Why would that matter? Why would that matter? And the part of my brain's like, oh, relationships don't matter to me. It's like, and instead of just striking that down, invalidating it, saying like, oh, of course it matters. I was like, hold on a minute there. Oh, sweetie, hold on. Oh, like, ow. Like, that just speaks to how long I've been in this hole. It's like I've been in solitary confinement for most of my life. I have few friends here and there, but overall, my fear has utterly isolated me from people, from community, from everything for a very, very long time. So, why did I say that? Oh, here's the thing. Instead of invalidating a statement like that, because if I hear somebody say like, "Oh, relationships isn't important to me," I hear other voices that are telling me, "No, relationships, of course they're important." Like, what are you talking about? Invalidation. In the future, when I hear something that sounds weird, I will extrapolate. What must that person have gone through to say something like that? So, and to honor the pain and spirit from which that statement came from. No invalidation. Mm, 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 mm. Um, okay, coming back to here. So in this moment, when I activate the camera and I'm live, I intentionally put this wave of anxiety on me, and it puts me in the hole intentionally. Now, I have all these tools to fortify me. I have the cube and the entire self-coaching process. Self-coaching cube. I also now, so these are some of the ideas so coming through me as I was driving back. I was like, oh, I want to capture that. Um, I can do ISF theater, and I've already did some of that in the past. Just like, well, hello, fear. How are you doing? Ah, well, that's great. Glad you're still the same. Ah, thanks. Do you have any ideas for what we're gonna do? Nothing. That's it. You say that every time. I got no other ideas. Ah. Okay. So here, that's why I wrote these notes, show notes that you can all see, right? I'm just here to entertain myself. Ah, that's a truth. That's a fundamental truth. I'm going to extend this truth to my entire life. I'm here to just entertain myself. This is also a journal, a live journal, a peek into my world for anyone who wants to see it. But this is just shadow theater for myself. And this is who we're going to be. Everyone I'm going to read, this is part of the program, right? We are shadow, search, and rescue. We're not killing anything. We're not hunting them. There are lost parts of us inside that got pushed down, got scared and traumatized into corners of our being. And so we are firefighters, we're lifeguards, we're foster moms or foster parents. We are here looking in the darkness of our shadow with a searchlight saying, Sweetie, where are ya? It's okay to come out now. It's safe. It's safe. Mm. We are love incarnate. We are universal positive regard. We are safety. We are love. We are all guardians. That's who I am. That's who I strive to be. And that's who we, the future community that I am going to bring together, this is what we are. And we're going to do this through play, through improv games, right? Through the OG game of life. We're going to turn life into a game, and then we're going to play it like a first person open world reality. We're going to do ISF theater for our own inner parts. And we're going to develop the skill of appreciation and freestyle play. I haven't, so there's two dojos. There is Comedy Improv Dojo, and then there's Craze Dojo, which is an anti-fragile container where you can say whatever you want, right? And I haven't really had a container or know what to do because I'm in fear and it blanks me out. But this last dojo, Craze Dojo that I went to, somebody helped me through an appreciation exercise. And it could be called like a flirting exercise, but it's not. He framed it in such a way where, no, just appreciate the beauty of the other person. That's it. Just admire them. Be in that phase of like looking at a beautiful painting and just admiring it. And it was so new to me. But it felt so good. It felt so clean. It didn't feel like I was trying to get something like, oh, I like this person, so I'm going to say things to try to get them. That never felt right for me. But this appreciation, I can apply that to any gender, to anyone that it's not just the people I am romantically attracted to. And in fact, it would be easier to practice it on people I'm not attracted to. And then this opens up, it makes me realize like, oh, why would I say this to somebody I'm not attracted to? Well, previously with my social anxiety, I wouldn't reach out to people because it's scary. The only thing that overcomes that is attraction. It's like, ooh, I may be afraid of people, but that girl over there is so pretty. Of course, then I couldn't reach out because then it would make it even bigger fear, and then that would be even harder. So here is what I'm learning. I can invite somebody into a freestyle and appreciation play, just open play, and I have the spirit of improv. So I'm not making any, like, I'm not scripted, right? I'm tripping up in my words. I'm acknowledging that feeling. And I'm coming back to the spirit of improv, which means I don't script my words and just be with the moment. What does this moment want? That's this finger right here. I have 5 wants. What does my calendar want? What does my deep intuition want? What does my now moment want? I'm going to have one here, probably a heart. It says, what does my human want? It's like my marriage to myself. And then what does my shadow want? Right, so games. My subconscious wants me to say something cooler than that. Okay, subconscious fear, your turn. You say it. You want me to say something and then you don't tell me. And then you interrupt my flow saying, say something cooler. Your turn. Oh, you got nothing. Real surprise there. The same shtick. You interrupt me, take away my words, and then tell me to do better. And you got nothing to improve. You just want to shut everything down. Ah, you don't want to. It's just, I'm sorry I was mean to you. You didn't mean to. I know. Right, right. It's pointing me to this. You said you wanted to be in the worst self while I'm down here. Help me. Oh, oh dear. Did you hear that? Did you hear that moment? This is um, internal IFS, internal family system um, improv theater, improv shadow theater. And did you hear that nugget? That part of me was saying, like, I'm down here. Whenever that emotion flares up, it pulls me into the shadows. So that part of me is in shadows. It's like, oh, maybe you can come in now, but I can only bring a tiny amount of knowledge that I have from up here down to here. He's saying, like, look, see how hard it is? You can't even do it with all your bigness. How do you expect me to do it? This little child self that is like tiny, like search and rescue. And remember, this is my worst self. If I can get myself worst self out of here, I am done. I am done. This is as bad as it gets. I am done with that level. Then there is hope. Hope, hope, hope. Then I have hope. And having big emotions means it matters. That's why it was such a breakthrough. Like, this wasn't really solidified. Like, having big emotions means something matters. And now I'm seeing, like, all the great speakers, they speak with volume and gusto because it matters. Like, I'm channeling Robin's, goodness gracious, you know what I mean. Tony Robbins, there we go. Because it matters. I've noticed that I've had a limiter to my emotions to be able to play them. It felt silly. Like, mm. I mean, I've had my anger crushed, but who's to? But I didn't realize all my emotions felt, well, trauma would also do that. So I'm not blaming anything or anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? The thing I got from just tonight from the one dojo session, and this teacher, now she's the artistic director of Jet City Improv, so giving a shout out. Oh, it was only an hour and 25 minutes. That was it. And we did like so many exercises. And the mad, glad, sad, frad exercise. Here's what it was, right? There's two person. I mean, there was a whole line, but then the two person here. One person starts the scene by saying something super benign, like, the sky is blue. And the second person responds with one of these four responses, either mad, glad, sad, or frad. So it's like, the sky is blue. Oh no! The sky is blue? What? I'm in the wrong universe again. You know? So that's the thing. It started out with one of the emotions, but then the justification for it just jumps in. Unbidden from a seed. You justify why that happened. And you know what that part in the brain is called? I was hoping the name would pop up as I said that, but what it would be called in some scientific circles would be confabulation. Our brain just makes up a reason of why we did that. It's like, oh, why did I bring this umbrella? Because maybe I had the feeling that it was going to rain. Or, okay, I'm holding on to this. There's something here that's super important. The reason why the spirit of play opened, and I'm just going to slow down and allow it to be. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, coach. Thank you, universe. Okay, so big emotions means things matter. I can also make something super specific and have the scene matter or relationship, which I'm currently weakest at because I've had my whole life stuck in the hidey hole. Okay, so hmm, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I do when I've got nothing to say? What do I do when I got nothing to say? What do I do when I got nothing to say? Hey, 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 hey. One of my deepest fears is that I would forget what to say or have nothing to say. What do I do when I got nothing to say? What do I do when I got nothing to say? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, what do I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a response to that yet, but the spirit of improv is what I'm working with. You see where this ideas come from with the improv classes. I'm feeling the clues comes from a statement, a reaction, mad, glad, sad, or afraid, and some part of us just justifies it. Let's try it. um, this pencil is an Apple pencil. No, not an Apple pencil. Dad said that next time we bought an Apple product will be our last. You spent it on an Apple pencil? Right? It was that justification that came in right in that moment. Let's try it again. I'm wearing this shield necklace. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're wearing this shield necklace. I've been looking for it everywhere. I lost it. It was my family's heirloom. Let's try another one. Um, this headset allows me to talk without needing to lean into the mic. That headset allows you to speak anytime. I have a permanent back problem because I had to lean in the microphone. I didn't know there was headsets available. Ah, I am having a moment. I'm having an awakening right now. Let's try another one. Look, this mouse, can you see it? It's a little, has this rainbow light. The rainbow light is on. The last time the rainbow light lit up, 5 people became missing. Not again! Not again! I. It just works. It's like finding the magic wand. What? It's like finding the magic wand. It's like, why am I afraid of it? And the answer just appears. Why am I sad? Because I had to suffer something and I didn't know that was there. Why am I so glad? Because I was looking for it, I found it, I wanted it. Whew, it means that, somebody's safe or like. It was the prophecy. When the person wearing the shield came in, you will know your family is safe or something. I'm I'm a little over the moon right now. It's just like, wait, what? This works? This works? I didn't know how. I'm still sitting with the moment. It's like, again, I fleshed out something, and anytime something good really happens, I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose this feeling because again, I'm chasing the high. I don't need to chase that. But this is a tool. This is not a high. This is a tool that I just showed to myself, demonstrate. Again, this whole thing is just for me. This is a live journal of my inside process of how this improv process works by justification after the fact. And this works with our own confabulation drive. And we just make up reasons for why things happen. It's after the fact. Okay. So let's list them out here. All the things I have. I'm just gonna. Okay. Mad, glad, sad, afraid. This is points to the tool. It triggers the tool of improv. Oh, oh my goodness. Play. And it generates this whole world of play. So I have that. I have the spirit of improv now. And I captured one of my shadows. Again, this is search and rescue. I'm not killing anything, I'm rescuing it. Identify. I'm afraid I'm going to forget it, and I'm chasing the high. It's like, oh my gosh, I will forget this feeling. That's just the nature of emotion. They're not supposed to stay up this way forever until I'm out of the hole and maybe something else will happen, right? But I'm afraid of losing. But here's the thing. I have the cube, the self-coaching cube. It opens up. Again, this is in my mind, so it's always here. I can't lose it. I just redraw it. And there's several versions. This one I'm drawing is capturing, is becoming source. I am the sun in the middle, radiating out in all directions. And I'm capturing symbolic value. I'm capturing physical value, emotional strength, and health, social connections. And these components can be reconfigured into this, the lower three at least. Again, this is just for my own benefit, right? There's a part of me that says like, oh, stop it now so I can have a shorter video. Should I do that? No, no, this is for me. Me, me. It's all about me. Oh yeah, it's egotistical. What you gonna do about it? Cat. Hi, emotion. I feel you. You wanna come speak? No. All right. Shall we move on? Okay. Okay. That is IFS theater. Shadow theater. Shadow puppet. Shadow theater. Shadow theater. Da da da. I'm not calling it IFS because that would bring in all sorts of other credentials which I do not have. So this is just me doing shadow improv theater. Ooh. Shadow improv theater. So I have shadow improv theater. I have raising my lowest self. Shadow search and rescue. What is that called? I'm gonna do this. Shadow search and rescue. So my shadow self has fallen into a really deep hole. And if I were to jump into there, oftentimes I lose all my resources. I just, it just goes away. So now I understand that even me, as a full adult, being in that situation and I couldn't get out, how could the little me get out. When the little me is the little self that I was, and it couldn't get out. So this is Shadow Search and Rescue. I have Shadow Improv Theater. I have the Coaching Cube. 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 Oh man, today is definitely Epiphany Day. And happy birthday to my beloved. I love you so much. And happy birthday to me. We can share a birthday. um, so here, I have Shadow Improv Theater, Shadow Search and Rescue, The Hole. I have The Hole. It's important to recognize The Hole. The people fall in and get stuck. I have Improv, the spirit of Improv. Spirit of Improv. I've been able to do dance improv, which is kind of all the dance that I do is all improvised in the moment. I've done contact improv with another person, all improvised. And now, verbal improv. If I add connection, freestyle, and appreciation, everybody is happy, play, appreciation play. Now I have an exercise to connect with people because I couldn't. And it's free from the transactional feeling of like I'm trying to get something. If I fall down into the hole, I know that, yay, because I want to raise my lowest self and to rise out of it consistently. I have mad, glad, sad, and afraid. This is everything. Oh my goodness. I can re-access how it is. Let's try it again. Like, is it real? Look, I have earplugs. It's too late. I can't hear anything anymore. Sad. You have earplugs? Hide them! Hide them! The don't let people see. You know, it's a rare commodity. People have been hurt trying to get them. Right? Like, don't let people see. Afraid. Mad. It's like, you have earplugs? And you haven't told me until now? Right? I can't hear a thing. I think I have permanent hearing damage. Like, boom. Wow. Improvisation is anchored into emotions, and my emotions have been inhibited. So, improvisation, spirit of improv, freestyle, and appreciation play, the whole, where people get stuck. The reason I focus on the bad stuff is so I can do all the good stuff easily. Because every time I get good stuff, I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. I'm going to feel good one day, and then I'm going to feel even worse the next day because I was like, I felt so good yesterday. Ugh. But now, bring it. If I feel really good one day, it means I'm probably going to have a higher drop. And that's okay. Because I have the coaching cube. And this unfolds into a ladder. I don't have the ladder yet. But let's use improv. Let's play. I'm I'm in my hidey hole and I'm blanking out. I It's a cube. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I can climb out now. With people, I don't know what to say, so my first rung in this ladder is appreciation play. It's like, oh, it's like flirting, except with everybody. Just appreciate who they are. And then freestyle from there, finding more vulnerable areas to talk about to make it fun and alive. Ooh, play full out. Okay, I have that. I have that. Play full out. Okay, where do I want to put it? Everywhere. Okay. Play full out. Play full out. This was my one prompt. Whatever I'm doing, play full out. Okay, reset right now. I want to play full out in this moment. Okay? Okay. I'm already doing it. I'm collecting my tools. I'm collecting my infinity tools. I got the coaching cube. Within the coaching cube is a treasure chest, remember? So everything here goes in the treasure chest. And then I will find a structure to put them all together. Okay. And the coaching cube, and this goes into the cube along with a personalized coach. It's the personification of all this knowledge. It's the best of the best inside our own mind. Thank you, coach, telling me to slow down. I have the cube. I have the dimensions. Remember, this is summarized in this symbol right here. Okay? The dimension goes here. The loop goes here. Focus on the loop. The content inside the ship is right here. Going towards our life purpose is right here. Health, wealth, relationships in 3 tiers. Okay. So I have shadow, search, and rescue. The self-coaching revolution. Which is the global game that I will be launching. Self-coaching revolution. And it takes 3. One person to learn how to self-coach themselves. Another person who teaches that person how to self-coach themselves. Another person to teach another person to be able to self-coach themselves. And once you're able to teach teachers, that's it, right? That's as deep as it goes. That's it. That's the code. That's the game. Self-coaching revolution. Shadow search and rescue. And we are emotional immortals. It's the only way we can go into the depths without being pulled in ourselves. To be a shadow firefighter, shadow lifeguard, you got to learn how to swim, keep yourself safe before going down into the waters. And remember, if you're a true lifeguard, you've gone into the depths, you will be able to stand up as if it was just 2 feet of water. There's only so many of them. Shame, fear, guilt. Yeah, there's only so many. You can keep listing, but after a while, it's all the same. We are immortal. Focus on our actions, not our emotions. All that. Okay, so I have shadow, theater. Playful out is different. The coaching cube summarizes everything else. It's kind of like a super suit that I could put on. So the cube is the one thing. If I can't think of anything else, that's why I keep drawing the cube over and over again when I can't think of anything else. The cube is my one resource that I pour everything in. It's like the reverse of Pandora's box. This is Hector's box. This is the box of hope and tools. Fortify. Oh, my goodness. Today's been a good day. I don't want it to end, but I only have 2 minutes to the end of the hour, and I should stop it somewhere. Because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose it. This is my lowest fear. Every time I get something good, I'm going to lose it. But here's the thing. This is why I have the cube to store everything into one chain. And I'll find some way to put all these different things into the cube so I have access to it. That's it. Yes, I'm still afraid that tomorrow is going to be another bad day. I'm going to be back in my hole. But you know what? I have hope. I have hope for maybe the first time. All right. I love you all. And as always, My definition of love is the desire for that which I love to survive and thrive. So I want the earth to thrive because I live in it too. Want my family to thrive. I want my friends and family, and I want everyone to survive and thrive. So I can say honestly, I love you all. We're going to do this. We're going to climb out of all the holes, all of them. That's my promise. Let's see if I can keep it. I love you all. Okay, till next time. Bye.